Hello everyone, welcome back to the podcast. Shut the fuck up.
Welcome to the
The
podcast
reason why we haven't
where I
been
play
uploading
where
for a
I
long
you hear
time.
my commentary
Shut
of
the fuck up!
Roblox.
Stop overlapping each other, you fucks.
The reason why we haven't uploaded yet is because I was smoking weed the whole time. I was too.
That's a lie.
I
Yeah,
was too busy rolling
smoking weed.
sex.
Me and Kyrex had shit we had to do, so we couldn't do it.
Speaking of Qirex, today's guest is Qirex. Say hello.
Guys, fucking.
Ah!
Hey guys, I actually feel like really sick right now, but I'm still
He's
gonna
in
talk
Colombia.
anyway.
Oh my god, you sound just like me.
He's
No, I
Colombian.
don't. Shut up. Do not
He makes
talk to me ever
coffee.
again. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Anyway, so how do we start the
His
podcast?
family works in the coffee mines.
Oh, that's how we're
The
gonna
coffee
start it, right?
mine. Honey, watch out! The coffee is avalanche and
Watch
We're
out,
running
there
out of
may
our
be
natural
horny
resources.
milfs in your local area.
I think it's horny
there's
milk.
this guy that's in my car. He's just saying hashtags. Joe Lightning.
Ah, my fucking back.
Joe Mama.
Joe Biden.
Yo, mama.
Anyways, so
Joe
do we
Biden.
start with some stories?
How is Joe Biden?
Oh yeah,
I
the
have a.
Prince Philip fucking died. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, that was quite epic.
God.
That was quite epic. Oh, that's a
I have
tank.
a fun story.
Oh, it's a.
Okay,
it's a dead
Qirex,
tank.
go.
Good.
What? No, I didn't say anything.
And who had a story? Okay.
A story
Then-
about what? No.
Say the story.
Wait, Kyrex,
Once upon a time, I was born.
Jodo, be quiet. Okay, Kyrex.
I went flying.
Kyrex, you should tell him the story about whenever you went to, like, was it, like, Mexico or something? And you met those fucking two girls while skiing or something?
Well, who goes to Mexico skiing?
You should tell
I
that
mean,
one.
Yeah, I'm trying to outrun a tank.
You should tell that one. That's a good story.
Okay, well, it wasn't interesting, but I'll say it anyway. So, about last year during spring break, I went to New Mexico, and I went to a place called Taos, and in there was skiing. And I met these two girls, and man, they were super pretty.
They were
Like, you would
hot.
not believe it.
You wanted to fuck them.
You bet.
Sex.
Sex.
Sexual.
What?
Super epic. And we went to this certain path. I think it was called like Green Hill or something.
Green Hills
But it
Zone.
was
Green Hill
super
Zone?
long.
Sonic.
We were beginners too.
Sonic Underground.
We were beginners too. We were straight up noobs, and it was like one of the harder. It was one of the harder sections of the ski resort. So like we fell off a bunch of times. We actually got stuck. We fell into like a ditch. It was hilarious and scary at the same time.
Kyrex is horny.
Yes.
Qirex is a horny boy.
So do
Qirex
you have
sounds
sex
like
with
me,
them at
but
the end
horny.
of the story?
Kyrex owns furry porn.
And now I have their numbers. I asked them if I could have their number. They're like, yeah.
And
Do you
Oh
still
my
talk
god,
to them?
you Chad.
now you could
Because
ask.
one of them's a
Chad.
senior and the other one's in college.
Now you could ask.
Oh my god.
We have to invite them to the
You're
podcast.
Chad right here.
So you could message him and be like, sex question mark?
Sex?
Also, I have a story. So last night I was watching YouTube, right? And I dropped my fucking phone. It lands on my fucking mouth. And it, like,
That's
busted
hot.
my goddamn lip. Like,
How?
it sucks. Still hurts.
Mmm.
There was this one time I was taking a shower and I slipped and I shit myself.
This is like, do people...
Like, I slipped, I fell, and I was like, yeah, basically. That's how it went.
So like, has anyone like shit in a
Mom, come here.
in a
I
shower?
myself in the shower.
Like, has anyone shit in a shower? I haven't
No,
done
I
that.
usually
I've,
just-
But I do remember.
I
do
only
particles
piss.
count?
I remember. This reminds me. Me and P were playing Xbox together, and we were. I don't know what we were
Oh,
playing. Right?
You fuck, stop. We were playing Titanfall.
You want me to say it, P?
Fine, I don't care, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay,
so
wait. So, for clarification, this
Sometimes
was
I'm
like,
too lazy and I'll just
Alright, for
end up
clarification,
to
this
wipe
was
my
like
booty
3
and I'll
years
just
ago.
use the shower.
This was like 3
That was
years
long
ago,
ago.
by the way.
It was 2 years ago. Stupid.
No, it was
So
3. Shut the fuck up.
Stupid.
It was
was
3
feeling a
years.
little
Just get to the point.
because
Oh,
he
okay,
tried.
just
He
fucking
tried to
continue. I don't
fart
give a
out
fuck.
loud.
Just say it.
Just get to the fucking
Fart out
point.
loud
Oh.
and accidentally shat himself.
Yeah. Yo, so
He
like,
was
no,
like,
like, it happened like
Qirex?
this, like,
I was like, what? Is it time to shit my
Qirex.
pants a little? And I was like, what?
it's like,
Kyra.
I had the fucking
And he was
shits
like,
his
that
mom.
day, dude. I had the shits that day. Like,
Kyrex,
it
you
was
gotta come and
bad.
clean me, Kyrex.
So I
I
have a
think it was
story.
probably because like we had like a fucking like in-depth conversation or something.
Like about
And
what?
then,
Rick and
I was
Morty?
like, Qirex, would you think of me any less if I shit myself?
What? What kind of fucking question is that?
Because we just had like an in-depth conversation about like our friendship and stuff, and then I just like shit my fucking self.
he actually said that our friendship was going to deteriorate because you shat himself.
Yo,
What
man.
kind of
Oh,
fucking
what's that?
thing
You
is
I
that?
don't think we
So-
can be friends anymore.
Yeah.
Because you
not
shit
friends.
yourself.
We're no longer friends anymore.
I-
I'm sorry, Pete.
So I
I'm
remember.
not your friend anymore.
I remember.
P,
So I-
you're not potty trained. SMH.
So I remember in kindergarten, like, I was like talking to this girl, and she was fucking weird. Like this girl, she was so fucking weird. And this was in kindergarten, by the way. So whenever you're leaving, she was like, "You want to be my boyfriend?" And I was like, "No." Like I just straight up said no, and then she just like instantly started crying, and I was like, "Okay." And
Okay.
Bruh.
then I never talked to her ever again.
Huh. I wonder where she's at now. Is she watching this very podcast?
She's a drug addict.
Okay, I have a story.
P,
She's a
do you
crack
remember
addict
me?
now.
I had the drugs.
I have a story. So, I think it was like third grade. So what happened is that, we went to like, my family went to like our grandma's house, which was like in the middle of this like big ass place, like this kind of factory that had like just semi trucks just like coming in and just coming out every single time. And basically there's like this big ass tree, and like my cousin came to the house, and we were just like, it was basically like a reunion kind of. And me and my brother and one of my cousins, his name is Christopher, we were like just playing tag, and we were just chasing ourselves around, just around the whole house. And we went outside, and like what happened is that my brother was it, and then he tagged my cousin, and they both fell. And I looked behind myself, and I was like laughing, and then I tripped, and a fucking twig stabbed my nose. I was just covered in dirt. And what happened is that I had to
Okay.
take out the fucking the twig, and we had to go back home. And to this day, I can still feel the
wait.
scar on my nose. I can still feel it. It's right. Well, I can't show you. It's still here.
Where was it? Did it go up a nostril or did it like?
It didn't go up the
Did it,
nostril.
like, make a new
it pierced
hole?
the skin. It almost went through. It pierced the skin. It was
Okay.
bleeding like hell.
So I have a story. This is
The
the
nose
story,
piercing.
and Qirex knows the story because it is a story of ups and downs, and this story ends with a down. It is
Oh
the
no,
story
not a sad
of
story.
the grueling pain me and Qirex had experienced to receive Parappa the Rapper 2 for the PS2.
Oh my god.
So this first started out on a video that me and Qirex both watched and very much enjoyed. It was called Chinese. And the video, it was basically these two guys playing Parappa the Rapper 2 multiplayer and failing intentionally, so that way it would say some fucked up shit. For example, in one part, he made Parappa say "fuck you," and he made the other guy say "fuck me," which is funny as fuck. So me and Qirex were like, we should try and get it. So Qirex, naturally he went to GameStop and and asked if they had it, and they were like, we don't have it in the store. We could probably send it to your house. I was like, okay. Or he said, okay. So he bought the game, brought it over. We finally got the game. It was beautiful. We put the disc in, and it kept saying disc read error. We looked at the
Damn.
disc. It was the PAL version. And we were
What does
like,
that mean?
Oh.
motherfucker. So months go past. I look on eBay for Parappa the Rapper 2. I see a really good listing. I think it was about like $50. I will go over to my mom. I'm like, can I please have this game? Me and Qirex have been wanting this game for so long. She said, yeah, sure. So she ordered it for me. I waited 2.5 weeks. Finally, the game arrived. I looked at the case. It was the American version. The disc was the American version. I reluctantly go over to my mom's snazzy PS2. I open it, put the disc in, close it, and wait. The PS2 startup goes up, and it worked. The game worked.
Yes.
I was so excited. I played up until I played about like 3 or 4 levels. I got to the cutscene. It was whenever it was getting to the noodleizer part, then the audio started looping, and I was like, "Uh-oh." And so I turned it off, ejected the disc. I look at it. I look at the bottom of the disc. Let me open it real quick. I have to show y'all this. I'm turning on my camera for this part. Open the disc. And this is what I see. Keep in mind, this was like perfectly fine.
Oh.
It can't load.
Oh my
For
god.
me, it can't load.
I didn't see it. What?
It scratched
was
in a
scratched.
ring. And I noticed that, so I put it in again, and I hear a slight kind of like noise, like grinding noise. Then it hit me. I take out Parappa the Rapper 2, put it in the case. I take out Crash Bandicoot Warped, put it inside, the same crackling sound. Take out the disc. Ring of cracks, and that's when it hit me. The PlayStation grinds the games. Keep in mind, this
Why?
never happened before. But I don't know. But it broke. And to top it all off, before this happened, I wanted to play multiplayer with my sister and try it out. I plug in both controllers. My sister's isn't working, so I go over, try to fix it. I realize that the second player slot is loose. It doesn't plug in.
Damn.
Ah,
I
the pain.
slowly unplug the PlayStation 2, tuck it in the closet, take the Parappa the Rapper 2 disc, slowly put the disc back, and close the case. I put it over with my library of games and shed a single tear. All that hard work,
Ah.
dedication, gone. All because of a broken PS2. Those things are a piece of shit to fix, by the way. And that
Man.
is the
That
story
sucks.
of like.
You know what sucks even more?
I've
That's a
still never played.
7 out of 10 in IGN.
Yeah.
Parappa
You know what sucks
the
even
Rapper
more?
2.
Not having cool stories. The only cool story I have is the time I stabbed myself with a pencil.
I'm sorry, but
You must have
a
a good story at the very fucking least. Is your life
I
that
had
fucking
to stab
boring?
myself with the pencil. I wanted to see how sharp it was, you know?
Oh yeah, this is a fucking story that I wanted to keep private for probably the rest of my life. I wanted to bring this to my grave, but I'm gonna share it today. So the only time I really got
Ooh.
suspended or I went to the principal's office was it was first grade or kindergarten, and what happened is that so like I don't know why my dad did this, but he basically got me into the habit of like if nobody's looking and if it's outside and if there's a bush, go piss on it if you really want to, right? If you want to go piss really badly and it's
No.
outside And yeah, so he got into the habit of that, and I don't blame him for telling me that, but that's what happened. And in the middle of recess, since I was such a lazy cunt, I didn't go to the restroom, and I legit brought this other kid with me. Said, "Hey, you really want to go piss?" Oh god, this is a horrible story to tell. God damn it, it's so embarrassing. So what we did is that we pissed, like, just not even joking.
You're
Not,
breaking the rule. You said
we
by yourself, but you're doing it with another kid.
I know, I don't know why he really wanted to do it, and what happened is that
Yo, bro, I
we
really want to
pissed
do it in a bush.
like next to a classroom, not next to it, like it was basically like outside, and there's like basically individual rooms for each classrooms. We pissed there, and we still have our pants basically hanging up to our feet, and we're basically just like jumping, and of course we get sent to the principal's office. Damn, and I was so oblivious, like I didn't know what would happen. Like I feel like the other kid who pretty much was like a troublemaker already knew what kind of situation was what kind of situation we were in. However, I was such a good kid that I didn't even know what the fuck was happening. And when we returned back to class, I wasn't even like worried or crying or anything. I was just like, why did you just send me there? Why? What was the reason? And like my teacher said, like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, teacher, why would I say? Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up now!
Oh my god,
I
dude.
thought I was gonna bring that story to the grave, but whatever.
I used to pee with my pants down. That made me go into the habit of just peeing in the stalls, no matter what.
Yeah, I remember I used
Yeah.
to do that when I was little. Forever and ever, I now pee
Yeah.
in the stalls.
Yeah, for some reason my other friend would do it. A black
Oh, yeah.
friend. Yes, I had a black friend.
I remember.
And he would always pee with his pants down at the urinal. So I would join in with him.
Oh yeah, my brother basically
Put my
had a
pants down.
friend like that. He fucking pissed while his bare ass butt was like just showing.
Yeah. Everyone was like, ew, ew, I'm gonna call
You're
him,
supposed to like unzip that
Jonathan.
little thing, or
Ew,
you're just
Jonathan, your pants are down. And so I just joined in with him.
oh yeah, I
Like,
remember
oh,
like
your
in
his
middle
pants
school.
down? Well, you're about to see my booty.
In middle school, like we had a really big problem of like kids shitting in the urinal.
Oh my god.
It was a fucking horrible problem. Like, even in some days, we had to close down the restroom like at certain times because people were doing it fucking constantly.
Oh my god.
There were even like teachers outside of the bathroom, basically like guarding it, so that you wouldn't shit in the
Oh
urinal.
my god.
It died down basically.
Oh my.
Oh, that reminds me. In middle school, it was around like 8th grade, and
Piss King.
it was during lunch. I had to use the restroom,
Oh,
and so-
this fucking story.
we went to the I went to the cafeteria restroom, and as soon as I went inside, it smelled like rotten
yeah.
eggs.
Oh yeah, so
It smelled horrible.
So for a little background. So for that day for lunch, they did like breakfast for lunch. So they had like breakfast burritos. Someone took the egg from the breakfast burrito and put it under the fucking like blow dryers. It fucking stunk, dude. Oh my god. It stunk.
It was horrible.
It was
It was straight up sulfur. It
It
was
was
terrible.
it was so.
Hey, is it bad that everything the only thing I ate at high school was fries?
Yes. It is bad.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I mean, nothing else really tasted that good.
Okay. Well,
Worst part is I
remember in middle
The
school.
worst part is I would buy 2 fries. So imagine like this obese kid just walking around with 2 fries.
Okay, well, so in middle school, I remember that I would do this. I don't know why I did it. Maybe it's because I was a fat ass. But I was basically like the fucking drug dealer for goddamn chips. My school sold chips.
Oh no!
So, like, here are the flavors. They had like Lay's, they had Doritos, they had Flamin' Hot Cheetos. They were terrible. And then the spicy sweet chili, which were the best, bruh. Those are good as fuck. Anyway,
Spicy sweet chili
so,
Doritos, right?
so basically, it all started with my friend Ibrahim. He was basically saying, hey, if you get me 2 hot Cheetos, I'll give you my chicken. And I was like, okay. So I went and I did that. Then other people started telling me to do it. So I was like, okay. Oh yeah, Qirex.
Yeah.
Qirex. Do you remember whenever they sold like that bomb ass garlic bread in fucking middle school, where it was like an actual bro?
Oh my god,
I
that
missed it
sounds so good.
much. It was like an actual like piece of bread, and it was like slathered with garlic, and basically what you would do, here's what I would do. You would cut the bread in half. They would give you 3 pieces of chicken, stack the chicken up, chicken sandwich.
Oh, I don't know why my middle school did this, but what happened is that talking about another
My
thing
god,
is that
P, where do you live at? I want to know what kind
they had
of
like
school this was.
Texas,
Oh my
Well-
god, why is Texas so cool?
because they're cool.
Because we're the biggest state. Everything's
yeah.
bigger there.
so
Wait,
like
is
in
it actually
Oh
the biggest
my
state?
god. Why? Texas gives you F. Oh my god, garlic bread for like
Everything's bigger in
to the
Texas.
children. Oh my
Well,
god.
well, not anymore. Now they do garlic rolls, which are bad. Well, they're only good if you like. Don't
Oh
eat
yeah,
fucking-
so that's what my school did. They had like pretty good garlic bread, but now they do garlic sticks. Basically like breadsticks, but with like a kind of like just a mild garlic flavor. It doesn't even taste like fucking garlic. I don't know why school does that. Fucking change. Oh shit, my fucking mic dropped.
By the way, I'm playing Roblox right now.
Stupid
It's
Oh,
Roblox.
pretty
shit.
cool.
Or like sex blocks.
Oh yeah, so like my
There's
my
probably a
school
game out
they
there that's
changed
like
it.
that. It's
They
probably
changed
called that
crinkle
too.
cut fries. They basically changed the crinkle cut fries to sweet potato crinkle cut fries. They're way worse.
Ooh.
Oh wait, okay.
Ooh.
So one thing that I hate about. So I remember in elementary school they had mozzarella sticks, except they were like breaded and fried. They were so
Oh my god.
good, dude. And then they replaced cheese stuffed breadsticks. They're pretty good, but they will never ever beat it. Also, I remember like the nachos used to be so good, and they also used to do like fucking like. Wait, well, okay. This was at my first elementary school. Basically, like whenever they had nachos, they would have like goldfish, and like they would give us like Tostitos scoops.
Oh yeah, I had Tostitos scoops too.
And so what I would do, so they would give us like a container of cheese, and then like meat on the side. So I would scoop the meat into the cheese, mix it all up, and then I would dip like my Tostitos and my freaking
Goldfish, right?
and my goldfish in there.
Oh my god, how am I living?
It was fucking
How am I alive?
You know, school lunch is one of those things where it's like hit or miss, or it's just like Russian roulette.
Okay. So there are a couple things that they took away from the menu. I haven't seen it all year this year, like at all. Okay, so there are 3 items that I absolutely love with a passion. There's chorizo mac and cheese, meatball
What?
sub,
Bro.
meatball sub,
Chicken macaroni with the chicken strips.
and shut up, and the original barbecue beef on bun.
I loved the
So-
meatball subs, dude.
So the meatball subs, they were so good. It was literally.
I've never tried a meatball sub in general.
It was just
Should I?
like a yes, you should. It was just like a whole wheat
Does
bun.
Subway sell them?
Yes.
Yes.
They do, but they're pretty bad.
No, they're not. They're good.
No, they're pretty good.
So
Just my
alright,
experience.
I'll
So
do that.
anyway-
I'll do that.
So basically, like it was just like a whole wheat bun, right? Like a sub bun, and it had like 3 meatballs in it, and topped with cheese. That shit was good. Barbecue beef on
Cheese.
bun, the best. It was barbecue beef on a bun.
So it's like a burger, right?
Yeah, it's like a burger except it's like barbecue ground beef, like shredded
Oh.
beef. Bro, okay. Now they have like barbecue pork sandwich, which is okay, but it's not
So
the
it's like
best.
pulled pork.
Yeah, it no. well, the new one's it's pulled pork, but it's not that good. And then chorizo mac and cheese. Whenever they first introduced chorizo mac and cheese, I was like, eh. But then I tried it and I was like, holy fuck.
Dude, chorizo and fucking mac and cheese, that's like Elon Musk with
I
cheesecake.
know, it's so good. Oh yeah, and the last one. So I remember like, well, now they sell potatoes now, like baked potatoes. It's pulled pork barbecue potato, which is good, but every time you burp afterwards, it burns. So that's the bad part about it. But it used to be barbecue or pulled pork barbecue pork or broccoli and cheese, and maybe like broccoli and cheese. That sounds like ass. I thought so too, but I tried it. It was actually really fucking good. And now the broccoli and cheese is gone, and now I'm
Oh.
depresso. Super fucking sad. Oh yeah, they also took away the original garlic bread, the original chicken. Yeah, and I'm sad.
Oh
Basically,
yeah.
basically like the original chicken, it was like flat pieces of chicken. The spicy chicken was actually like it had like a decent kick, and it was usually like really crispy most of the time. The new chicken is crispy, but the spiced chicken and the regular chicken taste exactly the fucking same.
Well, I remember this one item in the cafeteria.
Chicken.
One of it wasn't chicken. It was basically like baked hot Cheetos, right? And like chips like in my elementary school were like the big ass thing. So what happened is that this was the huge thing. Like you could legit trade crack cocaine with this shit. It was that valuable. Like kids would actually like fight over each other for a bag of baked hot Cheetos. It was that fucking insane. Like kids would fucking do anything for like an extra bag. And also, one of the cafeteria ladies basically like instead of like getting money and paying for the lunch, we had IDs. And what would happen is that this woman,
Yeah, we
she
got
had
that too.
like a box of like these hot Cheetos, and she would go all over the cafeteria and just give them away. And like kids would just like go absolutely bonkers for this shit.
It's the next Hunger
Go
Games.
absolutely bonkers.
Like
Yeah.
people would go fucking nuts over this shit.
Okay.
And rightfully so. They're pretty good.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you some funny
Can I
fights
say something
and
real quick?
stories about school real quick. Sure, Jodo, go ahead.
Can I? So, my high school used to sell Coca-Cola and all that.
Uh-huh.
The thing is, they only allow you to get it like after school.
Huh.
But one day, they allowed it for like 24/7. The problem is, they replaced it with diet,
Ah, bruh.
which is stupid. Like you want your children to be energized. You want them to have energy.
Oh yeah, I
You just
don't
not want to deal
understand
with
kids. I
the after course.
I don't understand why schools want to make their shit more healthy. Like in elementary school, like they were like temporarily banning chips, and then in middle school that all went the fucking window because like you can bring whatever you want in middle school. Like it's so fucking stupid. Like it contradicted itself, and like the schools were basically in the same district.
Yeah,
So like it's so fucking stupid.
yeah. Like I understand adding healthy things, but removing them for healthy things, no.
I know, right? Anyways, what were we gonna say, P?
So, I'm gonna tell y'all a bit about some fights in my life. Okay. Well, me personally, I haven't been in a fight, but fights I've witnessed. So
I've
this
been in a
first
fight.
one.
I once almost got punched. I got almost body slammed by a girl because they were fighting.
Okay, so so this first story was in middle school, and if for some background, me and Qirex, we've been to the same elementary school, middle school, and high school. And this was whenever like we were walking to band. We were in band in middle school, and basically like this, like there was always like this fucking like super obese kid, and he would always purposely fucking ram into people. So 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 one time he did it
He
to
was his size
Qirex,
well.
and he fucking Qirex fucking whipped around and grabbed the back of his neck and fucking like threatened him, and then
How?
well,
I mean, I'll
he
say
like
the
he like
story. I'll say the story.
yeah, you go
I
ahead.
was the guy who did it.
How? He's so fat.
So it was when we were in 8th grade, and the 6th graders that year were little pricks, man. I mean, they thought they owned the school,
Nah, they were
and
cunts.
so none of them had respect. So during the band hall, we were walking like on our way, or actually, yeah, I think out of
No,
band.
no, we were walking dirt two band.
We were walking to band, and like for 3 days, that super obese kid kept like ramming his shoulder into me.
Yeah.
The first day I didn't care. Second day I told him to stop. Third day he did it again, and I had lost my patience. I immediately whipped around, like instantly, strangled the back of his neck.
Instant transmission.
Yeah, I wasn't like digging my nails in, but I was using pure force to crush his neck, and I threatened him, saying something around the lines of like, if you do it again, I'll break every little bone inside that neck. Do you understand me? And the little kid, like, he croaked. He was like,
Little,
yes, or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
And
little
then let go and he ran
bones.
away.
Qirex is a badass, or at least like whenever he wants to
God,
be.
that's that's very that's like a cool thing to say. Like,
Oh yeah,
here's little
one thing
bones.
about school that I fucking hate is that like there's a bully that keeps on like fucking doing this random shit and he never gets like or she never gets like gets their they never get
She.
their consequences, and then when you ever like fight back or like you defend yourself, you fucking get in trouble.
No.
That always
They've got stuff, protecting them.
They have some serious bias when it comes to some students. I think they were just being bribed.
I know, right? Like there was this basically
Sad.
I have another one.
Reality of
So like I feel
society.
like basically there's a thing called like I think it was like a group of people that could like basically like they were like ASB president. It's basically like ASB basically like what it does is that they manage events, they do all this shit, and it's basically like run by kids. However, it's monitored over the teachers, and I swear, I think it was like for 2 years, it was all run by just mostly girls. It was all run by girls. Like there were like frequent like really really weird or like just very rare years where there was like a ASB president that was like a guy. That only happened for like 2 years, and like for 3 years it was just pure females.
Wow.
Uh, awkward silence.
I know that was so awkward.
Paw.
I stubbed my toe. I didn't want to like yell or anything because that would ruin the story.
Stupid.
Stuff
No,
like that.
yell. Be funny. Be funny.
Oh, fine. I'll do it later. I'll do it next time.
Anyways, does anyone
I'll do
else
it
have a
later.
story?
I don't feel like it. I'm gonna do it later.
I don't feel like groaning in pain. I'll do it later.
Does anyone have a story?
Hmm.
Come on,
My stories are boring.
we're just trying to extend this podcast to like probably 40 minutes.
We don't have to talk about story
It's-
time. We can
it's
talk
39
about other
minutes right
stuff.
now, and
Current times. Current events.
24.
Oh yeah, Game of
Video
Thrones is
games.
getting a new season. Like, fuck
Gay.
that show.
51, 52, 3,
Is he counting?
7.
Where the fuck are you counting?
He's counting all the
20
fans.
minutes. Thanks for tuning in to the podcast. Thank you for watching, everyone. So, we're gonna end this shit.
I was playing Roblox the whole time.
Dude, we're not fucking ending this shit. It's barely like.
You said you ended at 40 minutes.
Oh, Biden is gonna withdraw their fucking troops from Afghanistan by September.
Finally,
11th. That's so
we've
fucking
been
funny.
over.
Afghani terrorist.
We've been over there for like for we don't even know.
They should
We've
be
Like
been there for
called
13 years,
Afghanis.
probably. I think like 13,
The
15 years.
Afghanis.
Like almost 20 years.
39,
We don't even know what we were doing there. Like
32,
nobody knows why the U.S. is over there.
35,
I know what the fuck they're doing.
They have all the hot Cheetos.
39,
They have all the hot Cheetos. They stole them.
The C4, all the
53,
fucking,
54, 55,
all the,
56,
all the
Yeah,
napalm.
you said they pick fights with those chips.
41
You know.
minutes. 1, 2, 3,
He's counting.
4,
Why the fuck are you counting? Stop fucking counting.
8, 10. Okay, I'll stop.
Death.
14,
Oh my God!
I'm
You said
dying.
you'd
15.
stop.
20,
Stop it. This is not poggers.
23, 25,
P, I'm dying.
27.
You're
I'm dying to
killing
cringe.
Jodo. He's having like a cardiac
Donde
arrest.
está la penis?
He's having heartburn.
Donde está la penis? La biblioteca es roja.
This is how the episode ends. I die.
Okay.
I like your red libraries. Oh, is that a Bruce Stew reference?
2, 3.
Fuck off, man.
Yes. 5,
Hiccups.
58. 9. That's 42 minutes.
It's not even 42
No, this
minutes.
call's been going on for like
It's
39
like-
minutes.
It's 36 minutes. I've been recording this since, the intro. When have you been recording this?
Since
Fuck
36
you.
minutes ago, dude.
I hate
We need to think of a. We need to get a intro song.
Man,
Do,
Stupid.
do, do, do.
Okay, I am muting Jodo for the rest of the podcast, and we're done.
Jodo legit has
We
heartburn.
should just have some like regular ass like dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun,
Have-
just like some
we
fucking,
should
like,
have
royalty-free music.
Copyrighted
Oh,
music. Not
royalty-free
copyright,
music.
just straight up copyrighted music.
Just like a fucking like Tupac song.
A Tupac song. Okay, we're gonna end with the Tupac song.
Yo,
Yeah, bro, he's gonna like
What's it-
sue
it's
us
like-
from beyond the grave.
Faggot.
Okay, we're gonna end with a really epic Tupac song.
Or said about the Kung Fu Panda song. It's called Penis.
We're not gonna fucking. We're not earning any money from this shit, okay? So, like, we're good.
Wait, we're getting money from this? I just came back from the dead.
Shut
We're
up.
getting money?
Mute it again. Kill yourself.
No, don't, no.
He's hanging himself. So what I think I learned here is that Qirex is a badass. I shit myself. Juan stabbed himself and peed in the hallway. Jodo pulls his
And I
pants down,
died.
and he eats only fries. And I am still gay. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gay. Please.
Okay, we're gonna cut
Okay,
that out of
mhm,
context, okay? Just watch yourself, fucking go.
Hey guys, children.
I'm gonna
Guys,
actually cut that audio so that I might share it to
Take
laughs.
that out of context.
Congratulations.
I will
That's
take it
like
out
3
of
hours more of editing time for you.
No, I already know
Haha.
where you said it,
POV editing.
and I already have it.
Yes.
So, okay, let's end the podcast here.
God,
So
it's painful. I'm
we
coughing
legit
and
have
hiccuping
nothing
at the
to
same
say.
time.
Thank you guys for watching this video.
Thanks. Thanks.
We
Penis.
will upload. Okay, not fine.
No, we won't.
No promises.
We upload
Yep,
on
this is the
Tuesday,
final
Wednesday,
episode for this
Thursday.
Shut the
Those
fuck
are
up, Jodo.
uploads.
We don't upload that often right now. We might do another bonus podcast tomorrow. I don't know. Fuck off.
No, we're not doing a podcast tomorrow.
Shut the fuck